But this problem, do you see how the longer you wait to go solar, kicking the can down the road, do you see how you're just letting a own situation get worse, a bad situation get worse? And the longer you wait to lock in a solar rate, the higher it's going to be. Everyone knows Edison goes up. People don't realize that the solar rates, right, that you can lock in, they go up too. Inflation, the cost of labor, the cost of materials, it's getting more expensive to install solar. Look, going solar in California is inevitable. You can't avoid it. And in this video, I'm going to show you why. Now, this is a great thing to cover with your customers when you sit down for an appointment. But also in our last video, we just talked about how at the end of your door approach, when you transition to the next step, you could transition to writing down some notes for them on the doorstep, have them go grab a paper and a pen. Or if you're a gangster, you'll transition straight into the house, go sit down at their table and write down these notes for them and really solidify that appointment and make it sticky. Now, if you want to hear the OGs who taught me this, look up Ashton Buswell Legacy Training or Mike Brand Legacy Training on YouTube. They are the goats when it comes to transitioning into the house, writing down these notes and really solidifying, helping the customer understand what's the problem. Why do you not only need to go solar, but go solar right now? So we get a paper and pen, we sit down, we write down the problem at the top of the paper. And the problem, the immediate problem, is increasing electric rates. I mean, our power company, at least Southern California Edison, they've pretty much doubled our electric rates in 5 or 6 years. Straight up, 100% increase in 5 or 6 years. And there are multiple reasons why. This reason is somewhat compelling. So we sit down and I say, look, when they raise our rates, maybe not you, but you have neighbors, you've seen them putting solar panels up. Some people say, it's time that I put solar on my roof and I stop paying the utility company because their rates are just getting too high. It makes sense for me to go solar now because my electric bill is so high. So they raise the rates. More people go solar. These people go solar, and I say, when people go solar, does the utility company make more money or less money? Not a trick question. They make less money. People go solar, they stop paying the power company. So the utility revenue goes down. But is our utility company, are they a charity or are they a for-profit investor-owned utility? They got to make money. They have shareholders and stockholders. So what are they going to do in order to make sure that they're turning a profit every year when they're losing all these people, all these customers to solar? Well, they're going to raise our rates again. And then when they raise the rates more, now we have another batch of neighbors who say, didn't make sense last time, but now they raised the rates. Now it makes sense. I'm going to put solar up. I'm going to stop paying the utility company. And when those people put solar up, does our utility company make more money or less money? They lose money again. So what are they going to do? They're going to raise the rates. And it's this never-ending death cycle of electric rate increases until you pretty much have to go solar. If you ever want to break free from this cycle, you got to go solar. Now, everyone knows, it's pretty common knowledge now. Everyone knows our power company is raising the rates. Everyone's felt. You ask anyone, if they say no, they're lying to you because they've doubled our rates in 5 years. But people don't realize that solar rates also go up because in the past, you had to buy solar. You had to go out and you could finance it, you could lease it, you just had to spend a lot of money to purchase solar. But now there's an option, I can't do it for every home, where instead of buying solar equipment, you can just buy your power from a solar company. And it's less than tier 1 on your power bill. Your solar company doesn't raise your rate 12 to 15% a year. They actually put in writing that your rate is fixed. So when Edison raises everyone's rates 20% this year, yours doesn't. It'll actually go down a little bit and then it'll stay less. Now, that's the program I'm talking about. And if you want more details, and I break that down, that versus buying cash solar versus loan, that's all in this video here. I'll link that right up in the corner. But this problem, do you see how the longer you wait to go solar, kicking the can down the road, do you see how you're just letting your own situation get worse, a bad situation get worse? And the longer you wait to lock in a solar rate, the higher it's going to be. Because everyone knows Edison goes up. People don't realize that the solar rates, right, that you can lock in, they go up too. Inflation, the cost of labor, the cost of materials, it's getting more expensive to install solar. So what that means is 5 years ago, I was getting people's rate to here. Now I can only get your rate to here. Is it less than Edison? Yeah, it's going to be 20 to 50% less than you pay for your power bill. But the sooner you lock in a rate, the sooner it's fixed and the sooner you get out of this utility death cycle. So, hope that was helpful. We'll see you in the next one.